Hello everyone. My name is Shilpa Bhola. I am assistant professor in School of Management, BBD University. Today I am going to teach you about the entrepreneurship. I have taken this topic from the class BBA Analytics. The subject is entrepreneurship and small business management. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the term entrepreneurship. So the term entrepreneur is derived from the French word entrepreneur that means to undertake certain activities. An Irish French economist, Richard Cantillon, is regarded as the originator of the word entrepreneur. He considered an entrepreneur to be a risk taker who purposefully allocates resources and takes an active role in pursuing opportunities to maximize the profits. So overall, it will look about the definition of the entrepreneur. So an entrepreneur is a person who combines various factors of production, processes raw material, converts the raw material into the finished products, and creates utility and sell the produced goods in the market to earn profit. So it's a clear picture of the entrepreneur that the entrepreneur should be the risk taker. That means he should ready to take all the risk involved in the business, like the internal and external risk, and he must be an organizer. That means he should have a skill to organize all the available resources of the business. Also, entrepreneur should be an innovator. That means he should generate a new idea, new product, new process in the market, and uncertainty bearer. The entrepreneur is also an uncertainty bearer because business is full of uncertainty. So he should ready to face that uncertainty. Now there are four elements of entrepreneurship. So the first is innovation. So innovation in entrepreneurship can be defined as a major catalyst for improving the creativity, character, and thought process of a company. And secondly, the risk taker. That means he should be the risk taking capacity. He should have all the the internal and the external risk involved in the business. So he should be the risk taker. And the third element is a vision. So the vision means the entrepreneurship vision refers to the clear and forward thinking perspective that guides an entrepreneur action and decisions. And the fourth one is organizing his skills. That means entrepreneurship also involves the organizing its skills of entrepreneur. That means he should have capability to organize all the available resources of the business. So the capacity and the willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risks in order to make a profit. The most obvious example of entrepreneurship is the starting of new businesses. Now, there are some entrepreneurial traits. That means the characteristics of the entrepreneur. So the first is a risk taker. So in order to face the many types of risk involved in the business, entrepreneur can minimize risk through the research, planning, and by developing the skills. The second is perspective. That means he should have such a perspective that he should look all the problems as an opportunities and challenges. The third is curious. He should be a curious. That means he should always curious about the things, curious about the exploring the new things. Entrepreneur takes the time and initiative to pursue the unknown. The next is imaginative. Being an entrepreneur, it is very essential to be imaginative. Entrepreneurs are creative. They imagine solutions to problems that encourage them to create new products and generate ideas. Now, the next is persistent. So, the true entrepreneurs face bureaucracies, make mistakes, receive criticisms, and deal with money, families, or stress problems. But in spite of that, they stick to their dreams of seeing the venture succeed. And the next is goal setting. So always they should be, the goal oriented mindset they should have. They seek out the new goals or venture to try. The another trait of the entrepreneur is self confident. So being an entrepreneur, it is very important to be believe in themselves. The self confidence takes care of any doubt they may have. Flexible, they should be flexible, they should be adaptable in the changing environment. As the environment is always changing, the trends is changing, the market is changing, technology is always changing. So the entrepreneur should be the flexible attitude towards the market. The next is independent, and entrepreneurs desire for control and the ability to make decisions often make it difficult for them to work in a controlled environment. And the most important, hardworking. Definitely, the entrepreneur, in order to succeed, to successful in the business, they should be diligent, they should be hardworking, and entrepreneur need a great deal of energy to see a venture start and succeed. Now, this is the classification of entrepreneur. So, the first one is innovative entrepreneur. Such entrepreneurs introduce new goods, or new methods of production, or discover new markets, or reorganize the enterprise. Basically, they generate the novel ideas, the unique products in the market. So there is an example of this innovative entrepreneur like eBay and Coca-Cola. eBay was the first company to take the auctions process online. Now the next is imitative or adoptive entrepreneur. So it is understood by name that they imitate the other entrepreneurs. That means they copy the other entrepreneurs. They copy the technology or techniques of others. So such entrepreneurs are significant for the underdeveloped economies because they put such economies on high rate of economic development. One of the example of this entrepreneur is Chinese mobiles. The next is the prime movers. So the prime movers are those entrepreneurs who are basically believes in the development, expansions, and diversifications of business. So its example is very famous entrepreneur, that is Ambani. The next one is manager. Such an entrepreneur doesn't initiate expansion and its content and just staying in the business. That means they just want to stay in the business only. The main focus is to stay in the be in the business, not to more and more expansion they want. The next is the artist. So artist means they are highly creative kind of entrepreneur and very conscious about their business. Many examples are there. So Deep Kalra and like Michael Dell of the Dell company, and of course Amir Khan. And the next is visionary. So they are too focused on the dreams with little focus on the reality. So many examples are here like Bill Gates, Kishore Biani, Jack Welch, Warren Buffett, Sam Walton from the Walmart. These are the examples of the visionaries. Now we'll come to the importance of entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, we can importance of entrepreneurship can be divided into the three parts. We can understand by this chart only. So the first one is economic, the second is social, and the third is psychological. So the first is economic. So economic means the contribution to the nation's wealth. That means the entrepreneurship plays a very essential role. They contribute in the nation's wealth. It also helps in creating the opportunities for the people, and it also have the contribution as they involve the innovation, technological development, and creates competitive environment. Yes, it's also helpful to create the competitive environment in the economy. Now we'll come to the social importance of the entrepreneurship. So the first is it raises the income standard of living. That means the standard of living of the people will increase, and it promotes the self-employment and helps solving the social problem, and it also indirectly sows seeds for the small enterprises, and definitely it widens the entrepreneurial base. And the third is importance of the entrepreneurship is psychological. That means it helps the people to fulfill their creative urge, because entrepreneurship is basically related with the innovation and creativity. It also helps in the self expression of the people, and independence, they make the people independent. So there are some steps to promote the entrepreneurship, how we can you know uh, more work on the entrepreneurship. So the first is set up entrepreneurial development institute in every state, recognize and celebrate entrepreneurship among youth as a preferred career, and also enhance the access to finance for startups in every possible way, reduce the time of starting a business, and ease down the complex procedure of the government licensing and other such activities like finance and banking, etc. And also, uh, one more important step to promote the entrepreneurship, that to promote entrepreneurship among women and other underprivileged people. So it is all about the entrepreneurship. And in last, every big enterprises starts with a small D. So keep dreaming. Thank you. Good day.